1 minute is up. Let us have our second contestant on stage. Chiu Hui San. When the machine thinks faster than you, when the machine thinks faster than you, Peter Tam Yu Chok.
The first time a machine embarrassed me was right in front of my laptop. I typed in an accounting question. Yes, into ChatGPT. And within 3 seconds, a perfectly structured answer appeared. Clearer than mine, sharper than mine, better than mine. 3 seconds. It took me 18 years of full-time education to qualify as a chartered accountant. And that machine beat me in 3 seconds. I grew up thinking that intelligence, which means knowledge, or the ability to have answers to all your questions, are precious. The formula for success? Easy. Study hard, get good grades, collect a lot of certificates, and climb up the corporate ladder. And for many years, that formula works. Intelligence was scarce then. That is why it was precious. But that day, right in front of this small little machine, I realized something has changed. The world has changed. Intelligence has become cheap. You want a strategy? Click. You want a speech outline? Click. You want a summary of a 40-page report? Click. And the machine didn't complain. It didn't get tired. It doesn't ask for salary increment. Very annoying. Beyond annoyance, what struck me and terrified me was the question that came over me that day. If the machine can think faster than me, what is my relevance today? Ladies and gentlemen, if the machine can think faster than you, what is your relevance today? I think that question is at the back of the mind of many people today. If the machine can think faster, analyze faster, give an output that's better than you, what must we human become in order to stay relevant? To answer that question, let me tell you a story. My story. 6 years ago, I suffered a stroke. I think some of you know. I lost the ability to use my left hand and my left leg. I couldn't even do this. And I was rushed to the hospital. And then they discovered I had a brain clot in my brain, and I was wheeled straight into CCU, and there I was strapped to the bed with all kinds of machines around me. I was miserable. There were machines measuring my heartbeat, machines that takes my blood pressure. In fact, there were machines everywhere and numbers everywhere. And this machine, they knew my body better than I do. But there's something that the machine will never know. And the machine can never know. It didn't know my fear. Will I be normal again? Will I regain the use of my hands and my legs? Yes, machine can measure life, but it can never feel how it felt to lose it. And then I made a decision, a human decision, my decision, not a machine decision, to fight and recover. And today, I recovered, thank God, for the wisdom of that decision. And nobody would have known I had a a stroke if I did not tell you. That was when I realized that when intelligence has become cheap, people have confused wisdom with intelligence. Yes, we can build machines that can think faster, but intelligence is not wisdom. Intelligence gives you answers. Wisdom decides which question matters. Intelligence gives you options. Wisdom decides who takes responsibility. Intelligence is speed. Wisdom is courage. And at the end of the day, I realized the world does not belong to those who knows most, but who have the courage to decide. Yes, intelligence can give you 5 strategies, but they cannot take responsibilities when the decision goes wrong. Intelligence can analyze the market, but it cannot stand in front of your team to explain when the prediction goes wrong. Intelligence can give you the script, but it can never live your life. And that was when I realized something very important. The future does not belong to those who know. Now everybody can know, one click. But the future belongs to those who have the wisdom to decide. Decide what is right, decide what is relevant, decide when to say yes and when to say no. So when the machine can think faster, we must become wiser in our decision. So the next time, when you have a machine that can give you a perfectly structured answer in 3 seconds, don't be alarmed. Ask yourself a better question. If the machine can think faster than me, how can I be wiser than it? Because at the end of the day, intelligence may be artificial, but wisdom will always be human. Let's check.